Welcome back to FS22 Zielonka. Zielonka? I always forget the name of this. The premium expansion playthrough. We finished the carrots last episode. Now I skipped ahead to October. And we're getting our red beets. And actually our other fields of the sunflower and the soybeans are not ready yet. So we have another month to go before we do that, which is good. And that we can make some more, we potentially try to make some money. We have 7,000 liters of carrot soup, so decent amount. Still a bunch more carrots left to turn into. And actually, let me do a quick calculation. So it's 300 carrots to make 100 of carrot soup. 235. No, maybe I won't do the calculation. I don't do good math when I'm put on the spot, but yeah, I mean, we should get quite a bit more carrots. It'll just take a while. Yeah, I should just be able to divide it by 3, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll get like 27,000 liters total. It's pretty good. Let's see what the price is currently. Yeah, the weird thing is I think you have to wait a full year for the prices to kind of actually come in. I mean, that's not a huge change right now. I might just go ahead and sell just to try to make a little bit of money back. We got almost our first set of beets ready. Just wait until he's done. I think this will be a fairly quick field. I mean, the fact that it's really long might actually make it faster. I talked about that last episode with the long fields. But I feel like it might actually be a little faster than the other one because of the long fields. All right, let's drop that off. Go pick those up. Not sure why I just got a sold product. It was odd. Cool. I think I'll just drop these over here for now. Come up later. Because I think the other one, yep, it's just about done. Gonna wait to get him started until I get up there so he doesn't run into the boxes. All right. Let's get this over to our soup. Make some beet soup. Eventually, I guess I could save some and, you know, make the triple soup or whatever. Is it called triple soup? Something like that. I feel like that would probably be the most profitable. Triple soup, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're still only using, I think you're still just using 100 of each. So you're still using the same amount total. And I think you're getting like an extra $200, $200, $300 depending. So yeah, it's more profitable. Not a crazy amount, but enough. I think that'll be something we focus on maybe when we have a few more fields than what we have now. I do want to plant, so essentially what I'm going to plant when it comes to planting season, I want to plant at least a field of each of the new crops. We haven't done parsnips yet, so I want to get some of that going. Let's get you sent down. Yeah, and I want to get, so yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do 3 fields of the new crops, maybe, or even by 50. Do like those 2, and then this big one. And then we can keep these 3 for like sunflowers or something. And kind of get the oil going. Speaking of, oh, I want to check the store. Don't need either of those. Wanted to check to see how much an oil mill was. It's only 80 grand, that's not too bad. Maybe I should move those so he doesn't run into them. That's okay, I'll just take over. So let me know if you guys have played this premium expansion. Oh, this is kind of odd. This is like a U-turn area. Seen them do that a few times. It's a little interesting. Anyways, yeah, let me know if you got what you guys think of this new expansion. I think it's really cool. It's some new crops and things. I think it's very exciting. Some new productions out there. I like what they did in that they made the oil and the potatoes, you know, give them something else for productions. I wish they would do a little bit more of that. But yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing for the year 3. I'm assuming it would be like the last, I would assume they would do another year 3 season pass. But from what I heard, the next game would come out at the end of next year, I think. This would be Farming Simulator 25. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they come out with. I would assume productions would still be a thing in the next iteration of the game, as well as some of these improvements that they've made. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what they come out with. I will definitely be getting that when it comes out. I might even do some testing videos for you guys. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Technically, that was my fault. But yeah, I might do some testing and try to figure out some things, you know, the typical stuff like, you know, what the best crops are, how to make money, stuff like that. Things that are on YouTube already. I didn't do any of that because I got into the YouTube business for this game a little bit late. But when the next game comes out, I'll probably try some tutorials to help you guys out a little bit and see how that goes. So, all right, how you guys doing? 53%. Okay, so this happened last time. There's only 3. I don't... So we just wasted all that crop. It's weird. Let's see if I can reload them and buy one more. No, what's... So that must have been the one that I sold, because it said I sold a box. I don't know. Hopefully that's just a bug that Giants can fix. Okay. There we go. Now it's filling. I just have to double check to make sure they're filling before I let them go for so long. That way I don't lose too many crops. Yeah, so if I sold the soup that I have now, I don't think it'll really be enough to make a huge difference in terms of the oil mill. And even if I fast forward it a little bit, I'm not sure if I'll quite get there. But we'll wait and see how the... Oh, I want to turn the red beet on. How that goes, how the red beet goes, and maybe I can sell both of them and make a decent amount. We'll see. So yesterday, or not yesterday, but last month, yeah, I'm still in the negative for everything, but I'm also not really selling anything off, so that's not too surprising. What is nice is I'm not paying any interest fees right now because I don't have any loans, so it's pretty nice to not have to deal with that, the constant charges every single month. Alright, yeah, it looks like he's good now. I think. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm going to let this go for a bit, and I will bring you guys back when we get a little bit further along on this field. So, see you guys in a sec. Alright, so you can see we are almost done here with the field. Oh, and I just turned that off. I'm just trying to clean up a little bit with one of the tractors and letting the other one kind of finish off the last few strips. I noticed that the harvesting isn't perfect. You can see all these little strips here that they left. I probably, you know, I could get away with just not doing this, but I figured I'd clean it up a bit and try to get the most we possibly can. So, might as well clean it up. And I don't really need to do anything with this field for a little while, because, I mean, I can't plant until April, so got plenty of time to fix up this field. I did try some other loaders to see if there was one that was better that held more than 5. I did find one, but it was one of the semi-truck ones. Oh, this is full. And it held 10, which was great, but the problem was it had a hard time getting out of, I think I'm just going to leave this actually, because I don't want to load another 4 boxes and then not be able to fill them. But yeah, when you were trying to get out of the suit factory, it had some issues. It part of it was like low, so going up that little hill it would get stuck, so I'd have to come out at the side. Yeah, and it just struggled a little bit. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, this guy is pretty low in gas, so I am going to use this guy to keep harvesting and go fill up some gas with that other guy. Definitely gonna need to get a sprayer to, or a, what do you call it, a sprayer to clean these off, not a fertilizer sprayer, but you know, my tractors are getting kind of dirty. All right. All right, sorry about that. I had to do a real quick skip. There was, my dog came into the room and I wanted to make sure he was just looking to say hi. No, nothing was wrong, but all right, let's get these. We have quite a bit of red beets in the factory. Let's go ahead and skip over to it and show you. Look at that, 218,000. Still have 75,000 carrots as well. I mean, we should be getting a lot of good money from this. I think once we sell off all this soup, we should be, I mean, I feel like we should have a lot of money to kind of buy whatever we need to buy at that point. I'm definitely going to have to sell some. I don't know if I'm going to buy a harvester right now. I might just borrow a harvester for these crops. So actually, I don't think I would actually have to sell some. I could just lease. Let's just send him. I really like to utilize the workers where it makes sense. And the driving routes are so much better than they have been in the past. I might as well utilize the better routes. All right, let's go get this guy some gas. I'm gonna put a tank on my farm at some point, but I don't want to use the cash for that right now since we're a little low. Is it this or is it over here? There we go. I think this just has a smaller tank than the Valtra. Nice. All right. I'll get you back to the farm. Let's actually just have you go over here. Of course, you get stuck there because why not? You can't decide to go around that. Watch out, deer. I guess I just tried this myself at this point. Yeah, I don't know why they did this, but this little area right here is like a turnaround spot. I mean, not for the tractor, of course, but the cars will go there and they just like do a U-turn and turn around. It's a little weird. Another 4 dropped off. We might get to 100,000 or 300,000. If I go back to where we're at, 226. Maybe not. That's a little bit of a stretch. Maybe 250. Possibly. We'll be close. Maybe 240. I'm just thinking because there's only a few rows left, and I think it takes about a row and a half to fill up 4 boxes. And we're going to need like 10 boxes to get to 250. So it might be close. Either way, still quite a bit of red beets. It would actually kind of be nice if the soup just keeps making all year, and it seems like it goes slow, so it could go slow enough to where you don't really have, like, it'll still be going when I go to harvest next year, which I think would be kind of interesting. You can kind of keep it replenished, so it's always spitting out pallets, and you always have something to sell, which would be kind of nice. I mean, obviously there's probably a optimal time of year to sell, but let's drop these off. Buy some more. Get you going again. So I've just now decided, I think I am going to go buy some more boxes and kind of clean up with that other harvester. If it ends up me having some empty boxes, then that's fine. I can always help that guy out with the last few rows as well. Yeah, obviously I'm not trying to not drive on fields. I just kind of makes it a lot easier. I mean, I'm trying to... Not everything I have to do has to be realistic, in my opinion. So actually, let me get these out of the way first. All right. Let's do some cleanup of the field. I think after I make a decent amount of money, the next thing I want to buy is get some fields to do some oil and buy a oil plant, and then kind of go after the potatoes. Kind of losing my train of thought as I'm talking. But yeah, I want to go after the potatoes, but I think before I actually plant potatoes, I want to have oil and get the oil going, and then I can do the potatoes and make some chips. And then after the chips, I'll probably buy the preserve factory. I might even buy it while I'm doing those. Yeah, and then we'll be pretty much set. There is one other thing you can do on this map. It's similar to if you played the Platinum Edition, which is the map that does mostly forestry. You can build a roller coaster. Well, there's something smaller but similar in this map, in that you can build pianos. And actually, let me show you. Is it this one? Yes. So you can drop off planks of wood to the piano factory. And even though you yourself don't build the piano, you can kind of watch the piano get built over time as you keep selling planks to it. And then once it finally builds a full one, it will sell, and you get like over 50,000 for it, for just the one piano. So it's kind of cool in that you kind of help them build something and end up getting the money for it. So if you wanted to do some forestry on this map too, you could do that. I don't think I'm going to do that in this series. We might decide to later on, but as of now, I don't think that's in the plan. I think I'm just going to get, like I said, all the factories and probably just set a money goal, something relatively high, since this is on normal and it is pretty profitable. Maybe something crazy like $10 million or something in the inner pockets. Not sure if this is... You can kind of tell from the ridges where there's some hidden crops. It's a little weird that it just kind of shows up out of nowhere, but I mean, I already have, 1,200, so I guess this wasn't too much of a waste of time. It's kind of worth it. And it's something to buy the time a little bit while I'm talking and while he's finishing up the rest of the field. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end of the episode. I think I'm just going to finish up my little cleaning duties and then call it there. And next episode, we will go to the next month and harvest the oil, or the sunflowers, and sunflowers and the soybeans. Sell the soybeans off, try to make some money, possibly even buy a oil factory. Oil mill, not oil mill. I forget what it's called. You know what I mean, though. And so that way we have somewhere to put our sunflowers. And I'm probably going to have to sell some soup. I will definitely have to sell some soup to do that, especially after some of the leasing costs for the harvester. But I think that'll be okay. It hasn't been a full year yet, so the best time to sell the soup isn't really determined yet. I mean, you can see if I check the go down to soup, just towards the bottom. There we go. Yeah, so like red beet, I mean, it says it's down right now, but it's really not. It's down $200. It's not like crazy. But right now it says September's the best, but like, we don't know any of the other months, so it's kind of hard to tell when that best time will be. So at least for this first year, I'm not going to really worry about it. Just going to sell as I need the money. Just got 2 rows left. Not too bad. I'm most likely not going to fill up all 4 of these boxes, but it's okay. Or just have to deal with some empty boxes and, I don't know, maybe have them ready for the next harvest next season. Anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up there. Like I said, I'm just going to clean up this field a little bit, finish this off, bring you guys back in the next month when we go to do our sunflowers and soybeans. And I'll probably be doing some plowing in this field, at the same time, just to get that done. So thanks for watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Have a good one.